I spoke with a lot of women in particular who were recovering in a hospital or were there being with their children who were recovering. The stories they told me are out of like a Hollywood horror film. I mean, I have photos of the backs of men where Israeli soldiers carved pictures, smiley faces, Stars of David, etc. in their skin. These women narrated stories to me of, Israeli soldiers laying hundreds of women on the ground and then taking their guns with the laser and laughing, and then wherever the laser landed, they shoot. I spoke with a woman whose 3-year-old daughter had both of her legs shattered, and she was in the hospital recovering. It was she was intentionally shot by a soldier, and this happened to her daughter after they killed her son, shot him through the head in what she described as tank fire, toying with them for about 30 minutes before they finally delivered the final blow that took her son. People being forced to walk from hospitals, severe injuries, people being forced to walk for hours to get to safety. I spent time in a hospital, in a maternity ward, where there were newborns who were unknown, or who were known but whose family was just absent and no longer there, or nobody knows what happened to them. These newborns are spending 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in incubators without any human touch, really, except when they come to feed them, because the nurses and the doctors are so exhausted and so overworked. The food that does come into Rafah is primarily canned food, and most of it, and I think you hinted at this earlier, and I've seen it and tasted it myself, it is stuff that has clearly been sitting on shelves for decades. And all you can taste really is the rancidity, metallic taste of the can. People don't have medicines. People are dying from lack of insulin, which, by the way, Israel has banned from coming into Gaza, and they're dying from diarrhea because they're drinking polluted water. And Israel has also banned water treatment, water filtration systems, even handheld ones, simple personal water filtration systems that Americans use when they go camping. The degradation is total, Amy, and and on top of that, they're bombed day in and out, even in Rafah. When I was there, there was not a single night that we didn't hear bombs, and at least once was close enough that the building I was in shook.